suspected of being France's top recruiter for the Islamic State group. The 35-year-old is being tried in absentia alongside 6 other people accused of belonging to Benghalem's terror network, which included the brothers behind January's Charlie Hebdo attacks. Catherine Norris-Trent is covering the trial for us. She joins me now. Catherine, what's the latest from the Paris Central Court?
Well, today the prosecutors are making their closing arguments, and they're expected in a short while to speak about the kind of sentence they want to see for the men accused of being part of this French jihadi terror network. And they could ask for up to 10 years in prison if these men are found guilty. We won't get a verdict today. The court will retire then to consider its verdict, and we should get that sometime in the new year. But of course, even when they do bring down their verdict, and even if prosecutors do ask for the maximum sentence of 10 years, the principal accused here is not in court. Salim Benghalem is being tried in absentia. It's believed, if he's still alive, that he's still at large with the Islamic State group in Syria. He is, of course, accused of being one of the principal recruiters for the Islamic State organization in France, of recruiting fighters to go across in Syria, training them, and then organizing their return to France, and being very influential in jihadi networks. He is the big fish that authorities have been wanting to catch. He is not in court at the moment. He's still at large and one of Europe's most wanted terrorists at the moment. This trial going on in his absence. 6 other men accused of associating with him, of working with him, are up in court, and they'll be finding out later what kind of sentence they could be facing.
Catherine, the trial isn't linked to the November attacks, but could tell us more about jihadi networks in France.
Absolutely. It's a question of timing which has brought this jihadi network trial to court just after the November attacks. The lawyers for the men accused say it's unfortunate timing for them. They don't want to be linked with that case. But it does tell us more about how jihadi networks operate. Some of these men associated with the so-called Bout de Chaumont terror network in Paris, some of whom were behind January's attacks in the French capital, on Charlie Hebdo magazine and on the kosher supermarket. So we're hearing in court evidence about how these men were linked together, how they worked together, and some of the phone tap evidence we've been hearing talks about the network in place that French authorities have been trying to crack down on.
Thank you, Catherine. Catherine Norris-Trent reporting.